All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a bye week. I'm not wearing my jersey. We not playing today. It's a laundry day. I wash all my jerseys at the exact same time while we having this conversation. Y'all really don't care. I don't care to expound on the situation myself. Now, let's talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. This bye week comes at the perfect time because we're beginning to peak and we're starting to get into prime time season mode. All right, they got a couple of injuries. We need to make sure Tuitt gets healthy. We got to make sure that Gilbert gets healthy. TJ Watt has something with his ankle. He got to make sure he gets healthy. I saw on the injury scouting report earlier today that Juju Smith had some sort of concussion. We need to make sure he gets healthy. Vance McDonald, he has something going on with him. He needs to make sure he gets healthy. A couple of countless other players that have to, well, not necessarily countless. I think it's like one or two other people who have to get healthy, but that's beyond the fact. All right, but this defense, we have to get some stuff, going. Keith Butler, I hope you're showing them the film of what happened when we went to Detroit. All right, nearly 500 yards of total offense. We cannot have that happen. Although we did play phenomenal in the red zone, we cannot allow that to happen. Giving up big passes deep. The corners, we have to be able to play man. We're playing way too much zone. All right, we got to play man defense, especially if when week 15 we're scrolling over to New England. We got to make sure we can play man coverage in order to beat the doggone Patriots. Now, speaking about the Patriots, before I get into what, the other things that we got going on our team, our remaining 8 games. We got Indianapolis. After them, I believe we're playing against Tennessee. Then we got something down the road. We got divisional games. Maybe we're playing the Ravens, and we got the Bengals. We got the Packers on the schedule too. We got the Texans on the schedule. The big prime time game, the big game of the week, game of our season, playing against New England. And then you got the Browns and somebody else who's on the schedule. So we got to make sure we play well against this team. So basically, in our division, we are undefeated right now. We have not lost a game in the division. I hope we can keep it that way. And on top of that, we've got the Ravens playing at Heinz Field. On our home turf, we cannot lose that game. Playing against Cincinnati, I believe we're traveling to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's not that great of a team, but still, they play us very well. We have to show up there, dominate. Last game of the season, I think we're playing the Browns. It's the Browns, but we got to make sure we defeat the Browns. We're playing against 2 teams that are without their starting quarterback, that being the Packers, that being the Texans. We cannot allow them to beat us, all right? No matter whether we're playing there or playing here, it doesn't matter. We're playing against a Tennessee team that does not have a real established pass game, but their running game is pretty good. As long as we can shut down Murray, shut down Henry, we can win the game. But we got to make sure we play Pittsburgh Steelers football. And when we come out of the goddamn bye week, we're playing against the Indianapolis Colts, who we have murdered over the past couple of years, and they're also without their starting quarterback as well. He hasn't been here the whole season, so I'm assuming we're rolling with Jacoby Brissett. I don't necessarily want to say he's not really the starting quarterback because he's been starting the entire year, but we're not having that conversation. We're talking about the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers. Offensively, what we got to do, Big Ben, we cannot turn the ball over. All right, we don't need any more turnovers. When you're throwing the ball deep, we have to make sure we get like a well-oiled machine throwing the ball deep down the field, because personally, I don't believe anybody else in the league can throw the big, throw the bomb down the field, throw the ball, stretch the field the same way Big Ben can. All right, Martavis, when you get back into the lineup, you got to show up and show out. Every single game, the remaining throughout the season, got to make sure that's done. Le'Veon Bell, we got ourselves a running game going, but when we get into the red zone, we need to either start feeding Connor in that I form, the I formation, put it right behind, hands it to Connor behind Roosevelt Nix, run it up the gut like freaking Tampa Bay used to do with Mike Allstott, go into the end zone every time we get into the period colored zone. That's the red zone for those of you guys who you don't really deal with vagina. So that's what I'm trying to get at right here. We got to make sure we punch it in every time we get into the red zone. All right, we can't keep settling for field goals. Although Boswell does have an efficient toe, we got to make sure we get 6 points on the board every single goal. What do they call it in baseball? At bat. So I guess we're going with a go at that we're going to say in football, whatever it might have been. So we got to get that done. Special teams, please. We need a special teams touchdown. We got to make some sort of big play on special teams. How many punts have we blocked this season? One in week 1. I can't remember another one. We had that marvelous fake pass that we played when we played at home. I believe it was against Cincy. Had that beautiful fake pass. All right. So fake punt that ended up leading to a pass. We had that. But special teams, we got to step it up, man. We got to step it up. Let's make a big play so people are afraid to kick it deep. I know Antonio Brown is still back there. He can return kicks. All right. So let's get into the end zone over there. Now, our pass defense. I already spoke about that. Our run defense. We cannot allow any more 100-yard rushes. All right. The only teams that we're playing against on the remaining schedule who has rushers who have the ability to go over 100 yards is Tennessee and against Houston. And Houston, because they're going to be without their quarterback and most likely is going to be Tom Savage going down the lane, we got to make sure we shut down Lamar Miller. We have to make sure that we shut down DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry. All right, we cannot allow a single 100-yard rusher going into the playoffs. It's not happening. All right, that's my challenge to you guys. Through the year, we need to get more picks. All right, so like we did last year when we went on that 11-game win streak and then we ultimately lost in the AFC Championship. What we did was we led the league in sacks. We led the league in, not getting Big Ben sacked. We were leading the league, and I believe in turnovers. We were like number 2 on the tail end of the season. Nobody was touching us. We need to be able to get takeaways. All right, we got to take the ball away from the motherfucking opposing team. We have to get that going. All right, and with Tomlin, I know how you like to go for 2-point conversion, stuff like that. Let's not do that. Let's be really conservative unless we have to. All right, but the way that I see the schedule, we really only have about, I'm really just going to say New England's the only team that we're really playing where you got to be worried. We always play great against the Ravens. The Ravens play great against us. So that's one of those two as well. But there's no reason why we don't win 6 games at the least going down the stretch. All right. So we have to make sure we execute. Everybody get healthy. And when we come back and play against Indianapolis, we have to show the entire world why Pittsburgh is going to win that goddamn 7th Lombardi. All right. Oh, and also throughout the 8 weeks, we're going to have to cheer against New England. We're going to have to cheer against Baltimore because we're inside the division. We don't want them to win anyway. We got to cheer against Kansas City. Although, we do have Kansas City number. I do not want to have to go through Arrowhead. It's just something about, I have a feeling at one point if we have to go back over there and play, then we've learned how to beat the Steelers, and we're going to make it tough. I'd rather have the AFC run through Pittsburgh. So we need to get that number 1 seed. Every AFC team, if your name is not the Pittsburgh Steelers, I am rooting against you. I'll be cordial with you in the comment section if you do. I am a Chiefs, I'm a Browns fan. Cheer for us. No, I'm only cheering for the damn Steelers. If you're in the AFC, I need you to lose. So this is what's fixing to go down. All right, we're gonna come out this goddamn bye week. We're gonna come out healthy. We're gonna steamroll over every single team. And when we get to week 17, week 15 against the goddamn Patriots, we're gonna show the world why we're gonna get that 7th Lombardi trophy. But let's get healthy. Let's get better. Let's enjoy our bye week. All right, and we'll sit down and watch some good games of football. Although we're not really playing, it's always gonna be Steelers country. So get your arm up in here. Steelers on 3, win on 6. Well, not really win on 6. Well, why not? We're gonna win anyway. We can win when we're not even playing. Because when the Browns got a bye week and when they even playing on Sundays, we still gonna win, although we're not on the field. The Browns gonna take an L, we gonna take a W, even though we're not playing the game. So Steelers on 3. Win on 6. I was about to say Browns on 6. 1, 2, 3. Steelers 4, 5, 6. Win. Here we go, baby. Enjoy your bye week.